All right, Randy, I'm standing here with Coach Lawrence of the Palmdale South team. Coach, you guys are now up at the half. How are you going to keep this momentum going?
We just got to get together and just keep some enthusiasm, effort, and execute our game plan. We're making a lot of mistakes on transitions, guys popping around, and it's taken away from our game plan. So we just got to calm down, play with poise, and execute our game plan.
Now, Palmdale South is opportunistic, to say the least. You guys had 2 kick returns for a touchdown. Is this something that you guys go over in practice on, maximizing on opportunities?
No, it's like before. When you guys were asking about star players, we got a bunch of talented individuals here. So anybody with the ball in their hand is dangerous in our backfield. So you're just seeing it out there, and hopefully you'll see some more.
Speaking of star players, can you imagine seeing any of these guys playing on a Sunday in the future?
Oh, most definitely. I think we got quite a few guys out here that definitely be Division I players and possibly pro players.
Now, what does it mean for you to lead this all-star cast of coaches, on this wonderful day?
It's excellent. It's mostly comprised of our coaches, our coaching staff. We have a good chemistry, and 2 other coaches from a neighboring league. But it's good. It's good to work together. It makes my job a lot easier, and it's just a privilege working with these young men.
Now, is this a good luck chain around your neck, or what?
No, I don't believe in luck. This represents our team. This is a chain. Each link represents the players and the coaches on our team, and the motto is you're only as strong as your weakest link. So we all got to stay strong so we can pull together.
All right, well, that sounds good. Good luck at the second half.
South is kicking off with an 18-12 lead. It's an opportunity for the North to strike right back. And the third quarter's underway. So live football. Remember, the South's already recovered one of those today, but getting back on that football was Nico Nares.
Yeah, I think under this situation, when the South is kicking, the North has to make an adjustment and maybe move up a little bit closer. Make them kick the ball over your head.
One of the advantages, certainly, Toy, that the North has is their quarterback, number 9, Daniel Duran, is going the distance, so he is a constant.
Yeah, and I think that does help. He has a good feel for the game, a flow of the games. I think that's going to pay off in the end.
Will it be the difference? We'll see. His team is back by 6 points, 18-12. A great opportunity to play the whole All-Star game, though, for Duran. Counting up the players, and a flag is thrown, so obviously might have one too many out there on defense.
Yeah, it looks like that was Cephas, Devin DJ Cephas. He just wants to play.
No harm. You blame him?
No harm, no foul. Maybe if they don't see me, I'll get a play in there.
Southside had 12 men on the field.
So with 12 on the field, that costs
forward 5 yards.
The defense 5 yards. It's first and 5.
Down.
Line up in the eye. Play fake. Duran pursued and loses yardage. Derek Harvey got in and made a great play.
Yeah, that would be Derek Harvey III from the Highland Eagles on that play.
He's only 115 pounds, not a big kid, but very quick to the football. Well, remember the 5 they got on the penalty? Well, they just gave it back on that sack, so it's second down and 10. Down marker says third. I believe it is second.
Second and 10.
Looking for Jake East. Instead, Duran forced to run with it. Doesn't go very far. Hit in his tracks by Brody Vargas, a destructive defensive end.
Yeah, Brody Vargas of the Highland Bulldogs, and a destructive defensive end who was a threat to all opposing offenses, which is explosive. Also on that tackle again was Derek Harvey III.
Played a minute 45 of this third quarter. North down by 6 points, looking at third down and a dozen. East is the motion man. Don't really want to call him a motion man. Motion boy. Long pass. That one's out and too far, out of bounds. Intended for the early touchdown maker, Isaiah Aragon. Duran got that out quickly. I would assume that there was pressure up the middle.
Little pressure, but even, better coverage by Jordan White. It looked like I thought he was going to have an interception. Ball was thrown out of bounds. But Jordan White of the Burbank White, he's so good they named the team after him. He was in great position for an interception.
is 4th down. See if they punt here or go for it. With 12 yards needed, they'll probably punt the ball.
Another thing about Jordan White, he's a fantastic baseball player. Plays for Jake Downing, who's producing this. Plays for him. He's out of Encino. And you know I love those baseball football players.
They're athletes.
They're athletes. The more you can do.
Well, 4th down and long here.
The Southern California Monarchs, which were named after Jackie Robinson. Jordan White is on that baseball team. That's pretty special.
Oh, he's a special kid. There's a timeout on the field. 9:55 left, third quarter. It's 18-12. The South leads in this Midget All-Star game. We resume action. It's 4th down. Stonehouse has come on. That means they're going to punt the football. Jack Stonehouse. That one was nearly blocked. Caldwell muffs it. But a great play by one of his teammates, Bright, to come over and try to get it back. I don't know that he did.
That looks like a North
But the North says they got it, and they do. Although, what a terrific effort by DeLon Bright to try to save that play.
Yes, Isaiah Aragon got on that ball, and it looked like he wrestled it away. So, you know, a lot of dirty stuff. I shouldn't say a little business at the under the pile. Good job by Aragon coming out with that ball.
Really did look like that DeLon Bright was going to get it back for the South. So the North takes over at the South 30-yard line. See if they can capitalize. That was a tough play for Caldwell to make, looking into the sun. Out of the eye. Ball's on the ground again, not a clean exchange. It's going back the other way. The South has a recovery.
Yeah, you know what I was going to say? You know, if that kid had caught the ball on that punt, I would have said that was the most impressive thing, because looking into the sun in this wind, that would have been a hell of a play. And it looks like the South did get the ball back. So turnovers are fair play.
Yeah, that was a very difficult play for Deontay Caldwell. High sky, sun, swirling wind, which has kicked up in recent minutes. But the defense got it back. Elias Larry of the Highland Bulldogs back in to quarterback the team. He's a very smart young man, capable of running complex offenses. Of course, his dad is the head coach, Lawrence Larry. And this time they'll go with Watts, the bruising running back, Drew Watts.
Yeah, he looks like a man amongst boys out there. You know what's really interesting? It looks like they're going with a little power football. The South is right now in this half. Maybe that was their halftime adjustment.
See them rotating players in and out. Coming off the field is Swanson Nunnery. Elias Larry, hard to miss him with those yellow shoes. 3 behind him. Here we go. They run the football, and Caldwell slithers for a couple, fighting for an extra one, still going. That was some run by Deontay Caldwell, the Lancaster Jets.
Especially at 4'10", 85 pounds. But you saw the quickness. Earlier in the game, we compared him to Reggie Bush, and you said Reggie Bush was more like him. You saw it right there. I think if he would have followed his blockers, he might have got a little bit. But for 85 pounds, I think he got an extra 5 yards dragging kids.
From your parents.
Well, Caldwell will get a breather. Watts back in. You see a lot of players exchanging in and out. Bright comes off the field. Derek Harvey is in on offense. 3rd down. We'll call it 2.5. And they do run it. Watts. He's strong, isn't he? Gets a 1st down. Cross the 40 to the 43.
Yeah, nice run. Tanilu Lamalu, good job hanging on at the end, getting a strip, even though he was out of bounds. But like I said earlier, Looks like their halftime adjustments, they decided to go with the Stanford power run.
You're going to get those Stanford comments in all through the game, aren't you?
Yeah, it's kind of like these shout-outs. I get $1 every time I say Stanford.
They should give you more than $1. Of course, we're working with Toy Cook, former All-American at Stanford and an NFL veteran of 11 years. Thrilled that Toy's here to check out the action in the PYFL. Deep pitch. We haven't seen many of those. And here's Caldwell across the 50, sidesteps one. What a move he put on Jake Turu. Turu was stationed perfectly to make the tackle. But that was a wonderful play by Caldwell.
Fantastic play. The kid is very quick. I think, you know, what we always say, you just got to take your shot. You got to fire out, take a chance, because if you stop, he's going to go by you.
First down to the 46-yard line. Great action here at Palmdale High School, home of the Falcons, on what has turned into a blustery afternoon. South and blue, and another deep pitch. This time it's Bright reversing his field. And DeLon cuts it back to the middle. Oh, that's a great run. And a stiff arm to boot from DeLon Bright, who's stiffing that defender away from him, which was Tanelu Lamalu.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of action on this drive. We saw a little Heisman pose, not a Heisman pose, but a Heisman stiff arm on the sideline. And it looks like this power game is being effective.
Second down and 1. Ball to 37. South driving here with 6:35 to play in the third quarter and leading by 18-12. Hard running of Drew Watts. Narez with the stop, but Drew Watts moves the sticks with a first down.
Yeah, and Isaiah Panapa and Nico Narez both on the tackle. And not to after first down was achieved.
Did a nice job with the balance of runs inside and outside for the South team. They're exchanging a lot of players in. Lawrence Larry rotating his performers in and out of the lineup, and they're achieving success. Larry's in at quarterback. Elias Larry, there's a flag. No play. Thrown by the side judge.
Yeah, I think Isaiah Navarro, number 17 from the West Valley Rebels, might have moved a little early. But one of the things that I like is you see number 10, Elias Larry, you know, controlling the offense, putting people where they're supposed to be. Obviously, his dad's the coach, so I think he probably understands the offense and what's supposed to happen. And that always helps when your dad is the coach.
Yeah, you do have that chemistry, don't you? Eli comes back into the huddle. Elias Larry.
I got a shout out.
Ball to 39-yard line. Rapidly moving third quarter.
Your best bro and your sister.
Another deep pitch. Derek Harvey running. Trying to sprint to the outside, and he's stalled. That's good defense. Coming up to greet him was Cade Brady.
Yeah, Cade Brady, Thousand Oaks Titans, 5'5", 150. Quick and aggressive. Very hard to stop one-on-one person. He's a two-time All-Star back here where he should be.
Second down and long as we go inside of 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Again, these are 12-minute quarters. You'd say, well, why aren't they playing 10-minute quarters in youth football? Well, it's a 12-minute quarter. You want these guys to get an opportunity. There's more players, all-stars. Give them their shot.
I'd much rather have the 12 minutes. These kids deserve as much time as possible. This is a great moment. This is their Super Bowl.
And they all have had, or at least many of them had, Super Bowl success in their different divisions. This is Drew Watts. And Drew Watts put the ball on the ground after he was hit. But he is a powerful young man as he gets to the 35-yard line. Did recover it. He's fun to watch. He really is. Very entertaining, energetic running back.
Yeah, no, he is. And I was really impressed right there by number 33 of the North, Lamulu with a great form tackle actually caused the fumble. That's what we call a trifecta. Tackle, cause a fumble, get the recovery. 2 out of 3 is not bad.
Pretty good in any sport, isn't it?
You're in the Hall of Fame. 2 out of 3, right?
In baseball, you'd be the greatest player of all time. In football, if you're throwing 2 out of 3, you're doing a great job. Third down, still needed 11. Larry with a deep throw. What a catch again by Wassey. I've never seen a better performance catching the ball by a young man at this level.
Well, I think earlier in the game I said he looked a lot like Randy Moss at this age. And right there was a Randy Moss-like catch. Nice concentration.
That was spectacular. A circus catch by DeWitt Wassey.
And there was actually great coverage. Sometimes you can be in perfect position and the kid still makes the play, and that's what we saw just right there.
Number 2 is the fleet-footed Deontay Caldwell. Well, he turned the corner in a hurry.
Deontay Caldwell with the carry.
Smart play. I'm sure if it was during the season, he'd have tried to get to that cone, but he knew that it was the first down. Now they have 4 downs to score.
First down and 6 to go for a South touchdown, looking to build at an 18-12 lead. This is quite a drive by the South. Primarily on the ground, and then you sprinkle in the great work by Wassey on the perimeter.
Yeah, nice throw by Larry, too. Remember I said at halftime, as soon as they came out in this half, it looked like they went to what I call the Stanford power attack, and they've decided they're going to run the ball, and it seems to be working.
Well, they have Watts, Caldwell, and Harvey in the backfield behind Larry. Deep pitch to the cone, touchdown for Caldwell. Deontay Caldwell. And it's 24-12 for the South with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. The South up by 2 TDs.
Yeah, and helping him, it looked like it was Eric Williams and Drew Watts leading them down to turn the corner. Nice run attack coming out of that halftime.
Well, Caldwell, again, has averaged 3 touchdowns a game. And we mentioned it earlier, and it bears repeating. He had 5 runs of touchdowns over 70 yards. Just super elusive. Well, here we go again. Can Swanson Nunnery kick one between the pipes? He's going to throw it this time, incomplete. Great idea. It was a low snap. So he had to try to improvise and miss Drew Watts.
Well, I think that was a planned play. The ball was supposed to be snapped directly to him, and then he was going to hit Drew Watts in the flat. He just threw it short, but very imaginative play.
24-12, the South leads with 3 minutes left in the quarter.
Outside, getting ready to kick off to the north.
South team kicking off with a 24-12 lead.
Kick is away.
More depth on that kick. Field position will be pretty good for the North. They'll start from their 46-yard line.
And Deontay Caldwell on the tackle. And Jesse Valenzuela, Ventura White, was on a nice return, got about 7 yards.
Come out on offense, looking for some answers.
Well, the North, they've been trailing most of the day. See if they can manufacture a trip down the field, try to carve into this 12-point deficit with 2:45 to play in the third quarter. So the South able to tack on another touchdown, and the play is blown dead.
Flag on the play.
This is our midget division. Up next on this field will be the bantamweights, the 10-year-olds, the little guys.
That ought to be fun. You guys probably can't wait to play the game and get some pizza.
Yeah. The great thing about that, too, the coaches stand right behind them on the field and can help direct the plays. Another participation foul on the South, and again, that's understandable. Guys coming in and out of the lineup, you're going to get 12 on the field. First down, 5 to go. Better field position, though, for the North. They start from the 49 of the Southern Stars. It's a nice fake and a good run by quarterback Daniel Duran. A lot of the defenders bid on that initial fake.
Yeah, at the rate that this game was going, you would expect him to hand the ball off. Once again, nice play by Rich Marshall, Camarillo Roadrunners, calling the play for Duran to keep the ball and get a first down.
You're right, it is a first down at the 44-yard line of the South.
If you're on the north side, you like that you just got a first down, say yeah.
Well, the North would love dearly to get a quick score here. Climb right back in this one.
Well, looking at the flag, they have the win, so now might be an opportunity if you want to throw the ball, so throw the ball, because this is a stiff wind going in the north direction.
Just threw it away. There's no receiver in the area. Duran unloaded quickly. I would think that has to be a penalty.
Southside defense brought pressure.
Officials are conferring. No flag out yet. Now, you didn't agree with one call in the first half. To me, this has to be a foul.
Well, I think he was outside the pocket.
It was a small pocket.
It was a small, but they're small kids, right? And so I think he got it past the line of scrimmage, and they were trying to set up a screen on this side. So maybe the refs, like the Grinch, are showing a little heart.
Second down for the North.
It is the holiday season coming up.
It is the holiday season. You are correct.
Second down and 10. I like the fact, really, that they didn't throw the flag. And they run the football down to the 41-yard line. Jesse Valenzuela. And he's dropped. Derek Harvey with the stop.
My box man says it's third down.
Third down. North needs 6 yards.
If I'm the North, I'm trying to run the ball behind number 79, Matthew Cortez of Ventura White. 5'5", 155. He looks like a beast out there.
Well, they're going to run it to the left. Spinning is Valenzuela down to the 31-yard line, and he has a first down. That's a nice job by the men up front.
Nice carry.
Yeah, like I said, run behind Matthew Cortez. Right there, first down. Move the change.
He's keeping the north side drive alive. First down, North.
Clock is running. 50 seconds left in the third quarter, and hasn't this third stanza gone by rapidly?
And right next to Matthew Cortez is Nate Davis, big guard. That looks like that's where if I'm the North, that's where I'm going. I'm going between Nate Davis and Matthew Cortez.
The foul's going to cost him 5, the procedure, so it'll be 1st and 15. But it's been a brilliant drive here by the North after the South came down the field. 24-12, South on defense in blue, leading by a dozen. Valenzuela to the outside, puts the head down, and has a first down. That was sun run by Jesse Valenzuela.
And this time, I believe that was run towards Riley Banducci of the Agora Chargers, helped open up that hole, and that's how you deliver a blow and get your team fired up. You're down by 2 touchdowns. Got the stands all frenzied up over there. Nice physical play.
So we've seen Duran throw it down here for a couple touchdowns. Now they got some balance with the ground game going. Oh, another flag is down, and we might have another participation foul against the South.
And I always love when the fans, when they're in the stands, and I hear, "Come on, coaches, wake up." I think the coaches are awake. It's just a little difficult in an all-star game, getting all the players rotation.
You hear that?
1st and 5.
Knocking on the door. North side is
Final 8 seconds of the third quarter. Valenzuela has a crease. He's to the 1-yard line. And that's how the third quarter ends.
The third quarter will end.
So the North Stars are 1 yard away from a touchdown. They trail the South 24-12 after 3. We start the fourth quarter with the North a yard away. Valenzuela's in the tail of the tandem. And Duran not going to throw the ball, runs it upfield. Maybe a misconnection there. He'll go back to the 1 yard line. It'll be 2nd down and goal.
I think what he has to do, they're so close right now, he's lined up. The center is Eric Marshall of the Camarillo Road Warriors. Looking at his stats, he's had 31 pancakes, 0 penalties. I'd go behind him.
2nd down and still a yard to go for a touchdown. First minute of the final quarter. Love the fact that Duran is vocal, knows what to do. Quarterback sneak. Touchdown. Daniel Duran has thrown 2 touchdowns and scores this one.
And like I said, right behind the center, Eric Marshall of the Camarillo Road Warriors. Our stats tell us that he's had 31 pancakes, I should say, 0 penalties. He's the anchor of the line. He set a team record with 31 pancakes and 0 bad snaps. That's a pretty good stat.
24-18, and again, the dilemma, can they make a conversion? Duran stays on. Well, the North very much a part of this game. Down by just 6 points.
Because the North side setting up for the point after. Oh, looks like they're going for 2.
East to the right, Marshall to the left as wide receivers. Duran scrambling. Not going to get there. Gang tackling by the South.
I'm telling you, I think you said it earlier, whoever converts the extra point is going to win this game.
With 11-11 left in the game.
Well, we still have
North 18, South
11-11 left in this football contest. It's a 24-18 game. The South lead is down to 6.
Shout out again, North side.
Stonehouse has it teed up.
And the kick is
Another
away.
short kick, and again, this is very dicey. It takes a very favorable roll for the North. It's a live ball.
And the
North has it. They recover that short pooch kick, and the North has a chance to either tie it or go ahead now.
Yeah, I think especially kicking into the wind, right? Marcus Richardson had a chance to get that ball, and I think knowing that the team is kicking into the wind, you got to scoot the receiving team up a little bit closer and expect that. So this is going to be interesting to see what they do now they got the ball back, because they're going to, if they do go down and score, they're going to be in the same position again.
There was a flag. They're marching off yardage against the North. It's a long one. So they'll start from the 43-yard line. But the possession does belong to the North Stars. On a windy afternoon in Palmdale, California. We're at the home of the Palmdale High School Falcons. PYFL All-Star action. Midget division. These are 11 and 12-year-olds. The North in the white, South in the blue. South holding on to a 6-point lead. Fourth quarter action. No running room for Jesse Valenzuela. Could not wiggle free.
And the South's defense swallows up the ball carrier on that play.
I believe that was Lonzel Francisco of the Highland Bulldogs. He's a guy that's fierce, get off, and intimidates every center. So nice job penetrating right there.
Talked to Lonzel's mom, Lori, before the game, and she has a slogan. All she says is, "That's my baby."
That's my baby. I think her and about 1,000 other moms.
Lori, though, is very emphatic. very supportive.
And Lori, we love you.
Another flag before the play develops.
Laundry flies. That'll be on the defense. Excuse me, false start offense. Back that up 5 more yards.
Yeah, this is not the way that you want to be going, but it's only 2nd down and 15. But going against the wind, it's going to be tough to pass the ball. So let's see what they do here.
10 minutes to play. South by 24-18.
This one goes out to that little GG guy, Tone Lowe.
Christian Middleton, 21, is checked in the backfield. Duran throws that one too high for Middleton, who had circled to his right.
Yeah, too much pressure in his face. Good job of not getting a sack, getting it out of there, giving himself an opportunity. One more play.
Shout out.
3rd down and long. 9:45 left.
Mom number 2. Sister, Dad.
This would be great for the defense if they could get a stop here. You're right, they have the wind at their back. They have the lead in the game. But yet you look up on the scoreboard, and the North is 1 play away from turning this around. Setting up the screen, and it's too high. Looking for his running back, Jesse Valenzuela. There was pressure in the face of Duran.
Yeah, there was, and they had that screen set up very nicely if he can complete. But now here comes the problem. You got to punt the ball into the wind. This ought to be interesting.
At the likes of DeLon Bright, Deontay Caldwell back deep, but it's not easy to handle these punts either. Jack Stonehouse is a very good kicker.
And there's the punt.
And there's the problem. Off the side of the foot against the wind. Didn't go very far.
Yeah, that looks like that was out of bounds. A little hook with the little sand wedge. Sometimes when you have punts like that, you're like, why don't we just go for it, right? Like I said, this wind is going to be very hard to punt into. The south side now has great field position and an opportunity to extend their lead.
They start from the 39-yard line of the Northern Stars. See which young boy comes into quarterback the team. Again, they've alternated 4 signal callers. Trotting back on is Eli Larry from the Highland Bulldogs. Again, the son of head coach Lawrence Larry, the head coach. And it is Larry that'll run the show here. Boy, this is paramount for the defense to get a stop. They can ill afford to give up another touchdown, one would think. Down by 6. This is what we'll see, what I would imagine, a steady diet of runs. Pretty good gain on 1st down for the Southern Stars. Fence read it well. Perez with the stop of Cameron War.
Yeah, nice inside running by Cameron Ward. Tough little runner. Good job getting. Those are hard-fought 3 yards right there.
It's odd to see number 6, and we mentioned it earlier, Adrian Perez with that number playing the defensive line. Again, if you joined us late, grew out of his jersey. It was supposed to be number 85. Didn't fit. Might have been small. Who knows?
2nd down for the West Side.
And he got number 6.
Well, it was Thanksgiving, so.
A lot of turkey. Here's Caldwell, who's anything but a turkey, but he's cut down beautifully. That was brilliantly done.
That looks like number 2, Deontay Caldwell.
Jake Teru went down beautifully and undercut Deontay Caldwell.
Yeah, and he was helped by Trevor Fletcher, caused the running back to cut inside. Teru was there to clean him up.
Clock becoming an ally of the South. They have the lead, the ball, and the clock is down to 7:35 to play. 3rd down. They need 7. Misdirection play with Bright to the 31-yard line. He's 2 yards shy of the first down. Taken to the ground by that active linebacker, Nico Nares. So here's a 4th down and a huge play in the game.
Yeah, big play right here. An opportunity to get this first down, and their ability to run the clock is going to make it difficult for the North to have to go against this win. So big play right here and a good timeout.
South stops it. They want to diagram a 4th down play. 6:51 left in regulation. 24-18, the South with the ball and the lead. Here we go, 4th down and 2. Big play for the South. And Watts going in the wrong direction is taken down for a loss. What a play by Devin Apui. Devin Apui comes up big.
Yeah, Devin Apui of the Oxnard Panthers, 5'5", 106, 27 tackles this year. Huge play right there.
So with 6:45 left in the game, ball goes over on downs, and the North in the hunt.
They're definitely in the hunt, but they better hurry up because the clock, as you say, the proverbial clock is ticking.
6:45 to play. Down by 6, 24-18, the Blue Shirts lead. Number 28 carrying the football. You know who he is by now. That's the gifted Jesse Valenzuela. Good gain on first down. 7 yards, 2nd down and 3.
Second down for the north side.
Yeah, if they keep moving the ball like this and they're able to come back, this is going to make it very interesting for our MVP vote.
We'll have an MVP from each team.
Yeah, we got a lot of choices today.
For Shauna Shippen, our sideline reporter, will talk with the MVPs from both sides. Again, it's Valenzuela. First down into the secondary. Caldwell, with some help, got him out of bounds. But Jesse Valenzuela giving his team a tremendous lift. First down for the North.
Shout out for Highland Bulldog Marcus Richardson.
First down at the 46-yard line for the North.
It's crunch time.
Duran into the flat to Williams. Knowles Williams picks up about 5.
Yeah, nice hustle by Gary Johnson of the Highland Bulldogs right there. It looked like he was going to be able to turn the corner, but Gary got off his block at 5'4", 119 pounds, ran him down, made a nice tackle.
Gary Johnson of the Highland Bulldogs.
Well, Daniel Durant not afraid to throw into the wind.
Well, I think that was a little sideways.
It kind of wobbled getting out there a little bit.
No, fantastic throw, but he was throwing sideways. So smart use of your passing.
Still in all, not easy to execute with these elements. That wind is kicking up. Northern Stars going right into the teeth of the breeze. And they'll run it with Valenzuela. Spinning to the 40-yard line. Dropped by Swanson Nunnery, who's been everywhere today. Number 80 in blue for the South.
Yeah, but let's give a little credit once again to Riley Banducci and Dylan Randall and Kavika Aina and Cade Brady. That line, along with Maximus Aina and Matthew Cortez, is really pushing the South around.
Valenzuela close to a first down. From here, he looks to be about a yard shy, and this will bring up another 4th down. We're down to 4:25, and the clock is running at Palmdale High School in a great Midget Division All-Star game presented by the PYFL. 4th down and a yard to go. This could be the ball game.
Like I said before, I'm going behind Matthew Cortez of Ventura White to try to get this first down.
Oh, it's been a steady diet of Jesse Valenzuela. First back through, and they have the first down, but there is a marker
There's still some time left to hit up Big B.
They've picked up the flag, no penalty. First down.
Oh, the flag was waved off.
For the North.
First down for the North. There you are, North Side. I know you're home.
To the 32-yard line. Well, the North trying to scale the mountain and come from 24-12 down. They've gotten it to within 24-18, and they're driving with 3:40 to play.
And how would you like to be the defensive end? Matthew Cortez goes out, and you think you got it easy, and then Dylan Randall of the Ventura Black comes in.
Duran shoving it forward. That's an alert play, and because of it, they're going to pick up great yardage. Declan Handworker catches that shovel pass and goes down to the 12-yard line.
You want to talk about improvisation? What looked to be a tackle for a loss turns into a potential game-tying drive.
I want to thank our crew, Bob McCall, Mark Freelander, Wes Oakley, and Victor Pansarev. And, of course, Jake Downey, the executive producer. This is a drive, and Valenzuela is running hard, taking it all the way down to the 5-yard line. We're down to 3:10 left, and the Northern Stars are right there.
They're making a strong push trying to tie this game. I personally want to thank Wes Oakley for sharing half of a breakfast sandwich with me this morning.
That last play would have been a great action shot.
I tried to get there. You just beat me to it, right?
Plus, you can't have meat.
Yeah, I'm on a fish diet right now. Now to the 6-yard line. 2:45. Clock is running. They're still deliberating in that huddle. 24-18. The South on defense trying to protect that advantage. It's precarious at best. This has been some drive by the offense. They took a lot of time, too much time. That cost them 5.
Yeah, they don't have their timeouts, but I think that would have been a good time to save the timeout. Now it's looks like you still can get a first down without getting a touchdown, but time is against your side. 2:29, and as you said,
2:29 left in the game.
Precarious, given the situations.
Clock is restarted. First down and goal at the 11-yard line. Valenzuela's going to get hit for another loss. This one for 5 yards. Defense hunkering down. Beautiful defensive effort by Gary Johnson and Lonzel Francisco. That's my baby. Remember Lori said about him?
That's right. That's my baby. Lonzel Francisco. Highland Bulldogs.
How about Lonzel Francisco and the Highland Bulldogs?
They moved the down marker to 3rd and goal.
And on a perfect timing, the mom Lori just yelled, "That's my baby."
Trying to run it upfield is Aragon, and he's stalled, and now it comes to 4th down. This is the ball game right here.
This is the ball game. Good time to use your final, or not your final timeout, but a timeout and get a play. And it looks like it's going to have to be a throw into the end zone. So this is going to be interesting.
We'll be back for that 4th down try for the Northern Stars with $1:21 to play in just a moment. Fourth down. Game on the line. Another procedure cost. It cost him 5 more.
Yeah, Isaac Garcia of the Camarillo Roadrunners got a little hurry, stood up a little quickly. The good news is he got into a pass set, so we now know it is going to be a pass.
And even better news is that Daniel Duran has the arm strength to get it to the end zone. Oh, now the wind is in his face, so it's not easy to get it there. But here it is, the 4th down play. Incomplete. Tremendous pressure from Gary Johnson, and the ball goes over on down.
Gary Johnson and Hadi Maz put the pressure on to help win this game. And let's say something about the offensive line of the South, which would be Jackson Stein, Andrew Lopez, Anthony Oxis, and Ezekiel Larry and Brent Buchanan. The South team and the North team, that was a fantastic game. You couldn't get a better game than that, both teams. Congratulations to both teams.
It's not quite over yet. Still a minute 20 left. Don't want to turn it over. You know, these are youth players. You never know.
That is true. I might have jumped the gun, but I think they've used 2 timeouts. They only have 1 timeout. If the South team can just get – I don't even think they have to get 1 first down, and they're going to win this game. So you're right.
Kneel downs. But you never know.
You never know.
Really a heroic effort by the North Stars trying to come back. When they were down 24-12, they looked dead in the water. But a rally, a touchdown, they came right back down the field and nearly scored.
And we got a timeout.
South's going to take a timeout, make sure they get everything right with 52.9 seconds to play. 52.9 seconds left. That's all that separates the Blues from a victory over the Whites in our Midget All-Star game. Of course, the blue is the Southern Stars. One would think it's victory formation. Some of the players a little bit late to get out there after the timeout. Final piece going out there was Swanson Nunnery. You just want to make sure you get it cleanly and kneel down, and that's exactly what they do. And the North's going to use a timeout. These coaches and players are battling to the end.
They are battling to the end. And, you know, thinking about the North, we kept talking about the Inas, which are a very famous family out in Oxnard, and we forgot the third Ina on the team, and that's Poi Ina of the famous Ina family of Oxnard.
We'll see the same kneel down.
You know what's funny? Probably the one thing they didn't practice was victory formation, which is why they had a lot of confusion, but it looks like they're going to get out of here with a win for the South.
Another timeout to stop it with 51.7. You know, if they have another timeout and it's not on the board here, then things could get a little dicey.
Well, they called 2 timeouts right now, and they just used 1, so they can't have any more timeouts after this.
You would think.
You would think.
See, Larry saying, wait a minute. Just kneel down. He's talking to his pop. Charles Cameron saying, coaching staff, get off the field to play. There's another kneel down. And now the clock has to run. They cannot stop it any longer. They may have to run one more play with about a second to go. Don't run it too fast. You give the ball back over to the North.
No, what you should do is you take the ball and run a safety. Take the ball and run it straight to the back.
We're going to run the football. Running outside is Drew Watts. And Drew Watts is going to finish this off in spectacular fashion. He ran out of bounds at the 45-yard line of the North with 4.7 seconds. What a run by Watts.
What a run by Watts. And boy, did he just let the South off the hook. That was about to get interesting. And it has to be a killer for the North that was in position to maybe have an opportunity. But I guess the fat lady can start singing. Oh, wait a minute, we're in Los Angeles. The skinny lady. The skinny lady can start singing.
Yeah, in Hollywood, everyone's on a diet. Well, this has to be the final play of the game, barring an infraction, if they even have to snap the ball. There's the kneel down, and that's the ball game. So the South can celebrate. They win it 24-18.
Fantastic game. South 24, North 18. Came down to the wire. Excellent play by both sides of the ball. Happy for the kids.
We have an MVP from the North and the South, and there with our Shauna Shippen.
Thanks, Randy. Duikwasi, as a gift for today's game, being the All-Star MVP player, we're presenting you with this Super Bowl hat.
Thank you.
What does it feel like to be MVP of today's game?
Well, I think I did a good job as long as my teammates, they did a good blocking and they got some catches over there and they succeeded in the game today.
You had that opening kickoff return for a touchdown. Tell me what was going through your mind for that play.
Well, at first I was kind of nervous, but then I calmed down because I knew that all I had to do was calm down and I could get the touchdown, and I picked it up and ran.
So it seems like you can do a lot on the field. You do kick returns and you also made some beautiful catches today. What's your favorite thing to do when you come out here and play?
Well, the most thing I like to do is be here with my teammates and support them, and I also like playing wide receiver and free safety.
How did your coach prepare you to win today's game?
He gave me the right tools to play. He got some players to block, and he just did a very good job all around.
And what does it mean to be MVP of today's game? Not just a regular game, but of the All-Star game.
I think that is good, and in the future, maybe I could come back here again and do it.
Great. Thank you so much. I'm standing here with Coach Rich of the Palmdale North team. Coach, you guys tied it up in the second quarter, but ultimately lost on the day. Give me your thoughts about the game.
It was a great game. Both sides. Our special teams hurt us a little bit at the start, but it's an all-star game. It's something that we don't really work on. So we were happy. We were happy with the boys.
What was it like managing all these wonderful players, all these all-star players in such a short amount of time? How did you prepare them best for today's game?
It's easy. We don't have to coach too much because you got a lot of kids with big football IQ, and you just tell them where to go and they go there. It's kind of nice. It's a relaxing week. It's fun.
And do you think you'll see any of these players playing on a Sunday in the future?
I think there's several players out there that could definitely play on Sundays.
And what does it mean for you to head this all-star cast of coaches on today's all-star game?
It was a tremendous honor to be voted in to get this opportunity. Our team as a team wasn't one of the top teams, so to be voted in by the coaches for this position was a big honor.
Well, it sounds like you had a lot of fun today. Thank you. I'm standing here with Daniel Duran, MVP of the Palmdale North squad. You're going to win you this hat, this
Thanks.
Super Bowl hat. So tell me, what were your thoughts about the game today? I know you were quarterback, you led your team. What were your thoughts about the game?
My thoughts were that just try to not get sacked, and if someone's coming after me, try to run away and get rid of the ball.
I know that you had 2 awesome touchdown passes in the end zone. How did your coach prepare you to make those great plays?
Well, we worked on them in practice, and we just kept on working on them, and we just tried to do it every day.
So what was it like playing with all these different players from different parts of the city? How did you guys make one awesome team for this day?
Well, at first it was kind of awkward because I only knew a few people, but then after that, they kind of felt like family.
Wow, that's great. You did a really good job as quarterback today. Congratulations on being MVP.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Thank you, Shauna Shippen. What a ball game we had here today. 24-18. The South over the North. For Shauna and Toy Cook, I'm Randy Rosenblum. So long from Palmdale, and congratulations in our Midget Division game to the Southern Stars. They win it 24-18.